Marriage advice. 28F. Love my wife. 28F. One of my favorite parts of every day is waking up and seeing her sleeping next to me. I read this thread so often and there is so much betrayal, abuse, heartbreak and sadness that I just wanted to post to tell you I feel like I am married to my best friend. We communicate so well, and through every conflict there is respect, honesty, and love even when things get hard. So, what kind of advice do I need? Not too much, it comes more from curiosity. To all of you out there who have been married for decades, how do you do it? What advice do you have for someone earlier on their marriage journey? I have been married for 15 years. People ask me that a lot. How did you do it? What is the secret? I honestly don't know. I just feel really lucky my husband is loyal, funny, caring, sexy, a great provider, understanding. I could go on and on. I think it's all about communication and compromising. And it helps we both hate fighting and don't hold grudges. Always be kind. Say please and thank you. When you disagree, no name calling or hurting each other to win. Don't bitch about your partner to your family. Been married 36 years and still glad I married him. Commitment. There's going to be bad and good in every marriage. We went into our marriage that one of us dying was the only way this marriage was going to end. It's funny because we came to the conclusion from opposite situations. I was raised by a single parent. Her mother and father were married 69 years before her father died. I saw what happens when you aren't committed and she saw what happens when you are. I would recommend separate sheets and blankets too, but maybe that's just us. We'll be married 32 years tomorrow. Forgive the emotional reactions so you can focus on solving the actual problems. Keep appreciating the positive and best in each other while you work to improve the worst sides. Don't mix multiple issues together, but break it down one issue at a time so you can succeed and work together most effectively. Look for new things to share so you grow and don't stagnate. Take care and very nice that you appreciate your partner and the best things you have to be thankful for. Always be each other's biggest fans. I consider my husband, 25+ years, to be the greatest human ever created. And make sure you're always on team you two. That doesn't mean neglect your needs, but just remember you're a unit who life each other up as well. Heart. Communication. You do this thing and it bothers me. You're gaining a little weight and I don't want us to get out of shape. I don't want to spend time with you right now. I really like it when you do this thing. You look really nice in that outfit. I think this girl is cute. Etc. Your thoughts and desires will always be there. That's just the way it is. If you can get to the point where you and your partner can discuss those things without judgment, then you've hit the jackpot. Jealousy is okay. Resentment, anger, annoyance is all okay. Those are things that just happen. If you can get comfortable enough to work through those things with your partner, you will be able to enjoy an authentic and fulfilling life with them. Girlfriend slept with a coworker while drunk. M, 28, in a relationship for 2 years with my partner F, 27. Since our relationship started, I've been aware of her struggles with alcohol addiction. Most of our arguments in the last 2 years have stemmed from her drinking. I've had an uncle kill himself from alcohol abuse and I've tried to be supportive through every up and down we've had. Yesterday she broke down and told me that while drunk she slept with a coworker. I'm absolutely broken. I imagined spending the rest of my life with this girl. I left after I heard I slept with someone, and she has been texting me since saying how sorry she is and how she would give anything to take it back. I plan on speaking with her tomorrow. What should I ask? Is there anything that would make this forgivable? Take it from someone that didn't dump someone after they cheated. Dump her. Cheating isn't forgivable. You will regret staying with her. Nothing to ask other than when she can move out, assuming you live together. Being drunk isn't an excuse. She made a series of choices to sleep with someone. It was a choice. That's not something you can just forgive. I would break up with her if I were you, because imagine her repeating this in the future knowingly how forgiving you are to a drunken excuse. I've taken back multiple people who have cheated on me, and I never will again. Please don't put yourself through that pain. I promise it is never worth it, no matter how much you love them. Drunk actions are sober thoughts. She'll do it again. Don't go back. He says I need to grow up and get over it. Am I being overly dramatic by asking him not to call me retarded? Growing up I struggled in school. Struggled is putting it lightly. My family openly made fun of the fact that I was unable to read until the 3rd grade. At which point I had taught myself to read with the help of Hooked on Phonics. I begged Santa to bring me that even if it was the only gift I got that Christmas. Nonetheless I succeeded, and while never on grade level 1 was able to read. I was still tormented by my dad and sisters for a few more years before they stopped. I'm now 36 years old and no one has ever been the wiser to the fact I struggled to that extent in school. It's a secret I've kept to myself until a year ago when I felt safe enough in my current relationship to tell my partner. Up till that point never had he called me stupid or retarded, but since I told him how my family made fun of me growing up for not being able to read, it seems he says it daily to me. Now when I show any emotion towards it, even after expressing why it bothers me and asking him to stop, I am told I need to get over it and grow up. Am I being overly sensitive in regards to this? No, he is being abusive. I guarantee if you started calling him an impotent little boy he would be losing his mind with rage. It's called a trigger. You inadvertently gave him a means to hurt you and he's using it. He's abusing you, as others have said. So I guess the question is, what would be easier to get over, the hurtful words or him? He's an awe. If he were doing that to a guy, his next stop would be to a dentist. He figures he can bully you because you won't fight back. Yes, he's a bully. Stand up to him and walk away. You don't need to put up with this. You say. Please don't call me that. It is very hurtful, makes me feel awful and is completely uncalled for. A basic model, bottom-of-the-line partner would respond, "You're right. I'm sorry. That is hurtful and completely uncalled for. I won't do it again." An absolute shitbag of a person would respond, "Get over it. Retard." And #X200B. Your partner is an absolute shitbag. Do with that info what you will. It's abuse. Belittling you and then saying it's your problem you don't like it. I'm sure if you looked closely you'd find other areas where this sort of thing happens too. No, he's being nasty. You told him something personal and he used it to mock you. Could you be dyslexic possibly? It's just a thought. Tell him okay, you will get over it by breaking up with him. Drop him hard. GF is crushing on a coworker. I am thinking about breaking up. Update: I broke up with her. I won't bore you with the details of our conversation, but I am at a friend's house right now. I am looking for a new place to live as I am writing this. And I know a lot of people won't agree with me, but when you start crushing on someone while being in a serious relationship, then maybe it's a sign to move on. We have just become so used to juggling several people at once because of the casual dating scene that it's now perfectly acceptable to crush on your boss in front of your partner. Anyways, I don't want to rant here. Just wanted to provide an update on my unfortunate experience. I hope everyone has a better day than me. My first post. I won't bore you with the details of our conversation. What details? Come on, more details. Her reaction? Not a single fuck was given that day, right? Sorry, some think you are supposed to twiddle your thumbs while your girlfriend develops her crush on her boss. Good for you for deciding to move on. You made the right call, lad. This happened too fast, as if Op was just looking for validation on feelings of his that was already there. I believe that, crushing on someone depends on their own definition, and I think it's too shallow and hasty that a result like this happened in the course of one day and it's so fishy emo. But I guess I'll just give the benefit of the doubt cause I'm just an internet stranger who knows nothing about Op. But this unfolding of events just doesn't sit well with me. It's okay to rant if you feel like it. It might blow off some steam and there might be people who can help you move forward.